Dear learners, how are you? Hope you are very well at home and preparing your lesson attentively. Welcome to my English class. Today I am going to take English first paper class for class 7. In our previous class, we have learned about Hellen Keller's childhood. Can you remember? When Hellen was still a child, she lost her eyesight, as well as hearing. The world outside became dark and silent. Despite her physical disabilities, she learned how to climb trees and swimming. She enjoyed the snowfall. Hellen was a girl who liked the company of others. She loved fragrance of flower. Today we will learn the rest of her life. Our today's lesson is Hellen. So, dear learners, open your EFT book, page 49, Unit 5, Lesson 4. I will read out the passage. While read out the passage, I will emphasize on difficult and important vocabulary. Please follow me. Hellen Keller started her formal education in 1890. Formal means officially sanctioned or recognized. That means in Bengali, আনুষ্ঠানিক শিক্ষা শুরু করে 1890 সালে। She began to take classes at the Horseman School for the Deaf in Boston. She started to take classes. Class নেওয়া শুরু করে কাদের? For the deaf. Deaf means lacking the power of hearing. যারা বধির, কানে শোনে না, তাদেরকে ক্লাস নেওয়া শুরু করে। From 1894 to 1896, she attended the Wright Humason School for the Deaf in New York City. There, she worked to improve her communication skills. Improve, that means she want to improve, that means better for her communication skill. Communication means imparting or exchanging of information. যোগাযোগের দক্ষতা. Skill means the ability to do something well, having by study. That is skill. And studied regular academic subject. বিদ্যালয়ের বিভিন্ন বিষয় সে পড়াশোনা করত। Hellen gradually made up her mind. Gradually means slowly. সে মনে মনে ঠিক করে নেয়, made up her mind, তৈরি করে নেয় তার মনকে, to attend college, সে কলেজে যোগ দেবে। In 1896, she attended, that means she presented the Cambridge School for Young Ladies. In 1886, Massachusetts. Later, she was admitted to Radcliffe College. Later, পরবর্তীতে, she was admitted to Radcliffe College. Admitted, that means allowed to attend. তার মানে সে সেখানে ভর্তি হয়। Here, she learned reading through a special technique. Special, that means particular. Technique means a way of carrying out a particular task called braille. অন্ধ ব্যক্তিদের বিশেষ ধরনের শিখন বা মুদ্রণ পদ্ধতি হচ্ছে ব্রেইল। a form of written language for blind people in which are represented by patterns of raised dots that are felt with the fingertips. এটা এক ধরনের পদ্ধতি অন্ধ ব্যক্তিদের জন্য শিক্ষার জন্য বিশেষ পদ্ধতি, ব্রেইল পদ্ধতি। এবং টেকনিক, স্পেশাল টেকনিক, দ্যাট মিন্স পার্টিকুলার টেকনিক সে শিখে। টেকনিক মিন্স এ ওয়ে অফ ক্যারিং আউট এ পার্টিকুলার টাস্ক। তার মানে সে ব্রেইল পদ্ধতির মাধ্যমে সে পড়া শুরু করেছিল, শিখেছিল। And she also learned here how to type. Annie Sullivan was always with her for help. সবসময় তাকে সাহায্য করত। She sat by her in the class and interpreted lecture and text. Interpreted means explain the meaning. Interpreted ব্যাখ্যা করত বা অনুবাদ করে দিত। lecture an educational talk to an audience, especially to student in a university or college. In Bengali বক্তৃতা, সেগুলোকে অ্যান সুলেভিন ব্যাখ্যা করে দিত অথবা অনুবাদ করে দিত। In 1904, Hellen received a BA degree with honors from that college. Received means took. Hellen Keller 1904 সালে বিএ ডিগ্রি ওই কলেজ, তার মানে রেডক্লিফ কলেজ থেকে সম্মানের সাথে গ্রহণ করেন। Hellen Keller spent the rest of her life. Spent means past. The rest means remaining part of something, that is rest of her life trying to make it easier for disabled people to learn. Disabled means physical harm and damage, that is disabled people. And here in Bengali, Hellen Keller তার জীবনের বাকি অংশটা ব্যয় করেন যাতে প্রতিবন্ধী লোকেরা আরো সহজে শিখতে পারে, মেক ইট ইজিয়ার, আরো সহজভাবে। Hellen Keller died on June 1, 1968, a few weeks short of her 88th birthday. Hellen Keller 1968 সালের 1 জুন তার 88তম জন্মদিনের কয়েক সপ্তাহ আগে মারা যায়। Hellen was an optimistic lady who never let her disabilities to come in the path of her progressing life. Life to her was a teacher, and she learned many things from it. Look at the picture. There are two persons in the picture. One is Anne Sullivan and another is Hellen Keller. Anne taught Hellen to read and write. Hellen did this through her sense of touch. At that time, people were very surprised that Hellen could read and write and communicate. This was not common for blind. She could understand the symbol of language. She was also very interested in justice for blind people. She did not like injustice of any kind. She worked for women and social rights and for peace. Her life brought hope and courage to millions of people all around the world. Let us see some important vocabulary and its meaning. Improve, to become better than before. Try to improve your quality. Skill means the ability to do something well. There are 4 language skills in English. attend, to be present at an event. I will attend a meeting. Admitted, allow someone to enter a place. I was admitted to a new school. Technique, a particular way of doing something, especially one in which you have to learn special skills. His teaching technique is good. Interpreted, to explain the meaning of something. The students were asked to interpret the poem. The evidence is difficult to interpret. Received, accepted by most people as being correct. Hellen received BA degree from Redcliffe College. Take the best answer. The Horseman School is for the blind, the deaf, the dumb. Correct answer is the deaf, who always helped Hellen to learn. Miss Catherine, Mr. Bell, Miss Sullivan. We know Catherine is Hellen's mother. Mr. Bell is inventor of telephone, and Miss Sullivan who helps Hellen. So correct answer is Miss Sullivan. At Redcliffe College, Hellen mastered her reading skill, speaking skill, listening skill. Correct answer is reading skill. Hellen died in her early age, in her middle age, in her old age. In the passage, we have learned that she died on 1968, a few weeks short of her 88th birthday. So, correct answer is in her old age. Hellen worked for improving her communication skill. Here, the underlined words mean expressing ideas and feelings, sending information through telephone, radio, etc., developing road and air transport. Correct answer is expressing ideas and feelings. Which sentence gives the correct information according to the text? N taught Hellen at Redcliffe College and explained lectures and text in the class. N was not allowed to enter the class. Correct answer is N explained lectures and texts in the class. And there is some question for you. Let us do it. How long did she study at the Wright Humason School? Question is in past tense and answer will be past. She studied. Study will be studied. She studied for 2 years at the Wright Humason School. How did Annie help Hellen with her studies at Redcliffe College? Question is past tense and answer will be past. Annie always helped. Helped. Annie always helped Hellen with her studies at Redcliffe College. She sat by her in the class and interpreted lecture. তার পাশে বসতো এবং সেগুলোকে অনুবাদ করে দিত। When did Hellen graduate? Hellen graduated. Graduated. Past tense. Hellen graduated in 1904. How did Hellen become famous? Hellen became changed into became. Hellen became famous by inventing easy techniques for the disabled people to communicate. Some important information about Hellen Keller. 1890, Hellen Keller started her formal education. 1896, she attended the Cambridge School for Young Ladies, Massachusetts. 1904, she received BA degree. 1968, she died on June 1, 1968, a few weeks short of her 88th birthday. Dear learners, I hope you have understood this passage clearly and you will read again and again at your home. There is a homework for you. Write a paragraph on Hellen Keller. No more today. See you.